I haven't even done my intro yet. It's getting dark. There's pillagers outside my house. I have no armor. I don't even have a shield or anything. I'm kind of scared. I don't really know what to do here. Please don't start shooting me. They're over there. They're being kind of dumb. I just kind of ran past them. That's good. Continue on in that direction, please. I'm going to go upstairs and go to sleep. Hello, my name is Annihilate, and welcome back to Hardcore Season 2, Episode 2. Just before I started recording this intro here, I was marking out this little path that I want to have going down to the river, and as you already saw, some pillagers came and visited me. They spawned there, and I was kind of scared. I don't have any armor. I don't even have a single piece of iron to my name, so I would not have been able to defend myself if they decided to chase me down, but they didn't. I was able to run right past them, thankfully. Anyway though, before I get any bits of iron or really go mining at all, I kind of need to sort out my food situation. I have this little bit of cooked mutton to my name, a couple pieces of chicken I think, and that's pretty much it. So I need to find a place to plant these wheat seeds and get that growing, and then maybe also build a barn in this episode and have some cows, sheeps, and maybe chickens. That's kind of all I can get with these wheat seeds here, and eventually wheat. So we're gonna try and get that done today and have food situated. Having food is very, very important. Since I don't have any iron though, I can't just make a bucket and make a farm anywhere. I kind of need to do it next to the river, which is why I marked out this path going all the way down to the river. I will work on this and make it more official later, but if we go right down here, I didn't mean to take damage, but oh well, at least I got a little bit of food. I want to put some stairs going right down here, and then maybe terraform this a little bit, but there is a tiny little cave with water in it. So if I kind of flatten this out and terraform it and bring it out to the river so that I have the river, a little bit of land, and then that puddle with the cave, I think I can make a pretty good temporary wheat farm right there. So I guess I'm gonna get started working on that. After all of that, I was able to come up with a pretty decent area to put these 6 wheat seeds in. I kind of wish I had more, but for now I'll just kind of place those down right here, and we get an advancement too, a seedy place. Now I just kind of have to wait for these to grow, and of course I'll pick up the wheat that I get and I'll spread more seeds until this place is filled up as much as I possibly can. I might need some iron to make a bucket of water to fill in the middle here, but this will be a pretty nice place to put my crops. While I wait for those seeds to grow into wheat, I need to clear out these trees over here so that I can gather materials and also make a space to build a barn so that I can hold some animals. The barn will also have storage space to hold all of the stuff that I get from the animals, as well as pens for sheep, cows, and pigs. I also kind of want to make a chicken coop or something so that I can have a cute little place for some chickens. So I guess I'm going to be here for a while gathering up some materials and clearing out space for all of that. as you can tell by my little montage, I have been extremely busy. This whole area behind me is completely clear of trees, and I also did a tiny bit of terraforming. It wasn't this flat before, and I also went ahead and took my shovel and made this path here that I marked out a little bit more permanent, adding stairs and slabs along the way so I don't really have to jump all that much. And I also went ahead and started a railing. It's definitely not finished yet. I can just walk right through there, but it's kind of a long fall down there, so I wanted to make sure it was nice and safe. But I'm not really too sure on the design yet. I wanted to wait until after I built the barn to finish that, because it was kind of taking a lot of wood, which I'm going to need for the barn. Speaking of wood, I have about 8 stacks of oak logs and 8 stacks of spruce logs. I'm hoping that's enough for all the building I need to do. I don't know, I might have to stop and collect more materials. We'll see what happens. But I was also able to get a couple stacks of wheat plus a little bit more from that wheat field down there. I went ahead and took a hoe and made it a lot bigger than it originally was over quite some time while I was chopping down all those trees. And as you can see, some of this is already ready to harvest. So as I go ahead and work on the barn that I want to put up here, I can come back down here and gather up more wheat every once in a while like I have been doing, and I'll have plenty of that stuff. I'll be able to make myself some bread and also eventually get some sheeps and cows over here for the pigs. I'm eventually going to have to find potatoes or beetroots or carrots, something of the sort. Maybe there's a village somewhere nearby that I can go to in a future episode. Anyway though, let's go ahead and get started on this barn. This barn still needs a lot of work. Like, I want to texture it a little bit more by placing some stripped oak logs like this here and there and just make it look a little bit nicer, add some windows, and the interior definitely needs some work. But for now, this barn is basically complete. Before I do all of the rest of the details and such, I want to get some animals to put in these pens to start breeding them up. I'm thinking if I head on over to that forest biome that I spawned in that's kind of nearby, I'll be able to find some cows and maybe some sheep. Before I do that though, I've definitely got to clear out my inventory, which I ended up with plenty of wood left over, as you can see, and I already have the wheat in my inventory, so let's go ahead and look for those animals. I don't see any cows or sheeps or anything so far, but here is the little house that I made on the very first episode that I slept in. It sounds like there's still a zombie somewhere around here. I couldn't actually sleep in this cave because of the zombie. But anyway, let's see, are there any sheep or cows? I don't remember killing all of them. I made sure I left a few behind. There's a rabbit. It's not really what I'm after, but that's kind of cute. Aww. Oh. There's pigs on the cliff, but I don't really have anything to lure the pigs towards me right now. So I'm hoping to find cows, really. I really want some leather. Oh, a sheep! Come towards me. There's more pigs. Is there another sheep? I can actually see the barn and the house in the distance. That is looking pretty nice. Do you have a friend around here? That would also be kind of nice. Sadly, I do not see any more sheep in the area. The one sheep that I found before is back there. I'll go and get him soon, but I was kind of hoping to find a second one. There's probably not very many around here because of those guys. No! 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 No, no. You're so mean. Why? That was my sheep. Those wolves are everywhere, so I don't think there's going to be any sheep around here. I don't see any cows either. When I need pigs, I know I can come over here. There's plenty of those, but I'm thinking there's another forest on the other side of the river, so I'm going to go check over there and see if there's any sheep. Hopefully there's not any wolves over there to kill them all. I see more pigs over there. I kind of got to think how I'm gonna get the sheep over. I guess I kind of need a boat. I'll only be able to put one animal in the boat at a time so that I can go ahead and ride it over, but this should work pretty well. Hello, Mr. Pig. Are there any sheep around here? Could you point me towards some sheep? Was it a yes or a no? I wasn't sure. There's a chicken, so if I stick around here I can maybe potentially collect some eggs. And oh, would you look at that? That is totally a village off in the distance. It looks like it has cobwebs all over it, so there's going to be zombie villagers in there, but they might have some potatoes and such. There's a cow over there all by itself on the island. I gotta see if I can get this cow, but my boat is like way over there. I think I can make my way around to that cow if I go back to the boat and then follow the river. Oh, here's an egg. Yay. No, I didn't mean to throw it. Dang it. Didn't mean to click that button. Pretty sure if I go around the river this way, I'll be able to reach that cow I saw. And I should grab that sugarcane on the way. I do not have sugarcane yet because I haven't gone down here to grab this. So since I'm right next to it, there we go. And I see the cow. Yay, there's only one of them. So I'll put him in this boat and I'll bring him all the way over to the barn, and then I'll have to find some more. Get in the boat, please. Thank you. Let's go to the barn. And it's getting dark, so I'm gonna have to be very fast. It's a good thing I'm not very far away from home. I can see it right now, and the barn and my house looks pretty good on that cliff there. This whole area is coming together pretty nicely. After I went ahead and put that one cow I found previously in this pen over here, I went way over here across the river and kind of behind those trees in front of that big mountain you can see the outline of, and I found another cow. I used some of my wheat to lure him all the way along the river and back into the pen, and I of course started breeding up the cows, and now I have about 5 cows instead of 2, which is great. I can breed those up even more, kill some of them, get some steak, and also leather because I need armor. Speaking of armor, there are pillagers behind me. I think I'm gonna go run and hide in the barn here, which actually kind of gives me an opportunity to show you some of the details that I've put into it. I did what I said I was gonna do with the stripped oak wood here. With them all stripped, it gives it a little bit more of a texture, but it's basically the same color. And I also found some roses when I was on my way finding that cow. The inside here has a whole lot of storage. I put barrels as like some shelves, and maybe later I can get some flower pots with flowers. I don't have any clay right now though, and I also have some chests, and up the ladder here there's even more chests for storage. Right now all of these are empty, but sooner or later they will probably be full with stuff. Anyway, it is getting dark, so I have to run inside and go to sleep. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. That is going to be at the end here. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and also hit the bell notification icon so that you never miss when I upload. Man, those pillagers outside sound loud. But I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!